Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the December 10th meeting of the Revere City Council Zoning Subcommittee. We have one item on the agenda this evening, and this is is this the right thing? No, that's the lighthouse. That's the lighthouse. All right. This is the application by 338 Squire Road for a special permit for a standing accessory sign within the GB district. The sign is in excess of the 20 feet and area 40 square feet area provided in the ordinance, and therefore requires a special permit. And we are here to consider that this evening prior to being voted on by the full City Council. As is our practice, we'll ask anybody who has anything to say about this to speak to us, and we'll ask the applicant to speak first.
Mr. Chairman, Attorney Lawrence Simeoni for Joseph Prizio at 338 Squire Road Limited Liability Company. Seeking a special permit in accordance with Revere Revised Zoning Ordinance 1716-251, which is the definition of standing accessory sign under your use regulations, as well as Revere Revised Ordinance 1736-040 of the Sign Control Ordinance of the City of Revere. The proposal, as we said in public hearings, to do a standing accessory sign at the location of 338 Squire Road, Revere. It be accessory with the self-service and convenience store presently permitted and being constructed. The sign will be 29 feet high, 6 inches. It'll have 150 square feet of area. The sign, in accordance with the sign control ordinance, is located the farthest away from any residence as set forth in 1736-042. At this point, council is familiar with the property. It is in the general business district. It consists of 28,709 square feet. Any further questions, we're glad to answer.
Does any of the councilors have any questions about this issue? Councilor Patch.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to say that actually this has been the quietest meeting we've had over this issue. I've had no opposition for the sign, and I would state my support for the sign. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Council. Any other councilors? I just have one question. How much does this exceed the permissible requirements?
In accordance with 1716-251, the maximum height is 20 feet, so it would be exceeding it by 9 feet 6 inches. The maximum square footage of the sign under 1716-251 is 40 square feet. We're proposing 150 square feet.
Thank you, Mr. Simeoni. Councilor Zambuto.
I just want to state, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to state that I support the larger sign. It sounds like a lot of square footage, but it's really 3 signs in one or so. So it's not any different than most service stations on any highway, and I don't see it as a problem. So I support it wholeheartedly.
Thank you, Councilor Zambuto. It does appear that the sign in the illustrations given to us is pretty common for gas stations, especially one of this size area. I'll entertain a motion on this issue.
So move.
All right, we're going to report. I'd like the subcommittee, first of all, to take a vote on sending this out favorably. If that's I assume that was Councilor Zambuto's motion. On the subcommittee, all in favor and all opposed. We'll report this out favorably to the full City Council in about, we're late already. By a minute or so. I believe that the chances are probably pretty good that this is going to pass, but it'll be reported favorably to the full City Council shortly. That being the only matter on the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. That being the only matter on the agenda, we will end the subcommittee meeting for this evening, and please consult the clerk's office for the next subcommittee meeting. Thank you.